Hello everyone, welcome back to Moonlit Arcana. Today we are working with the Love Angels Oracle cards, and I have not looked at what is coming through yet. I am going to shuffle and pull these cards live with you right now. If there is someone on your mind today, someone this connection with has never quite felt ordinary or easy to explain, hold them in your thoughts as I shuffle. Let your energy set the intention for what comes through. As always, take what belongs to you from this reading. If something lands, it is yours. If it does not, release it. Let us see what the angels have for the collective today. All right. First card coming out now, Twin Flame. Okay, right out of the gate, I want to take a moment with this one because the word twin flame gets used so broadly now that it has almost lost its weight, and this card deserves its full weight, so I'm going to read it for what it actually says rather than what the internet has turned it into. This person is your mirror soul. That is the specific language on this card, mirror soul. And I want you to really sit with that word, mirror, because it is not the same as soulmate. It is not the same as the love of your life. It is something more specific and honestly more confronting than either of those things. A mirror shows you yourself. A mirror soul connection feels sacred, not just because the love is intense, but because this person, by simply existing in your life, reflects you back to yourself at a depth you cannot get away from. The parts of you that are beautiful, the parts of you that you have not fully dealt with yet. All of it, right there in the connection with this person. This is why it feels different. This is why you cannot explain it to people who have not felt it. It is not just that you love them. It is that knowing them has changed something in you that cannot be unchanged. You cannot go back to who you were before they came into your life. That is not ordinary. That is not what happens in every relationship. And the angels leading with this card today are confirming for everyone in this collective who has been questioning whether what they feel is real. Yes, it is real. This connection is exactly what it feels like. Let me pull the second card and see what else is coming in. Distance. And this makes complete sense after Twin Flame. The separation you are experiencing is necessary to help this relationship grow. That is what this card says. And I am going to be honest with you about something. Necessary does not mean easy. It does not mean fair. It does not mean you are supposed to feel okay about it. It just means the angels are telling you there is a reason for this period of being apart that goes beyond circumstance or bad timing or someone making a wrong choice. Here is what I am getting from distance landing right after Twin Flame. Two people who reflect each other at that mirror soul depth. When they are in continuous close contact, when they are in the thick of it, the intensity of that reflection becomes almost impossible to sit with. It gets consuming. And when something gets consuming, both people stop growing because all their energy goes into managing the heat of the connection rather than developing the things that the connection is actually trying to grow in them. Distance creates the space for that development to happen. It is not punishment. It is not abandonment. It is the relationship doing something through the separation that it could not do in the togetherness. What I am picking up from this card for many of you is that the separation has stretched longer than you expected when it started, and the longer it stretches, the louder the doubt gets. Maybe I was wrong about this. Maybe they have moved on. Maybe I built this into something it never was. Distance is asking you to hold those doubts without letting them become the conclusion. The separation is not the verdict, but I want to see what comes next because this reading is building towards something. They are the one. Okay, the angels are not being subtle today. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. That is the full message of this card. Already met. Present tense. Not someone coming, not someone you are still waiting for. Someone already in your life, already known to you, already in your story. And after twin flame and distance, this card is doing something very deliberate. It is locking in the confirmation before whatever comes next. Because this card is essentially the angels saying, we are not going to let you doubt the foundation of this, the person you have been thinking about, the connection that brought you to this reading today, the one that twin flame described as your mirror soul. That is not a projection. That is not you wanting something so badly that you invented significance where there was none. They are. The one is the deck saying clearly and directly, your recognition of this person was accurate. I need you to actually receive that, because what I am about to pull as the final card is going to be hard, and you need these first 3 behind you when it lands. Let me pull the last card now. Oh, Unrequited Feelings. There is not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. I am going to give this card the honesty it deserves. I'm not going to pivot immediately to the silver lining. Let the weight of it land first. The angels have just told you, through 3 consecutive cards, that this connection is real, that the separation has a purpose, and that this person is genuinely the one for you. And then they placed this card, not instead of those things, after them, alongside them, which means they are not contradicting what came before. They are completing the picture. Real does not automatically mean reciprocal. Sacred does not mean both people are equally ready to honor what this is. They are the one does not mean they are currently in a place where they are able to show up for this the way this connection deserves to be shown up for. And this is what Unrequited Feelings is pointing to. The imbalance. The gap between how much you are carrying this and how much is coming back to you. Not enough love to keep this going in a healthy way. That is specific language. Not no love, not wrong person, not too late, not enough, right now, in a healthy way. What the angels are doing with this final card is not taking the connection away from you. They are asking you to look honestly at the condition of it as it actually exists in the present. Not as it felt at its highest point, not as you believe it could be, but as it is right now. And to ask yourself whether the way it is right now is something that is nourishing you or something that is slowly hollowing you out. You deserve to be loved at the level you are capable of loving. That is not a consolation. That is the point of this entire reading. 4 cards. Mirror soul, necessary separation, confirmed connection, not enough love right now. The angels did not pull these to be cruel. They pulled them because you are ready to stop protecting yourself from the truth of your own situation. And because the truth, even this one, even the hard version, is more useful to you than a reading that just tells you what you want to hear. Tell me where you landed in the comments. Not just the card, tell me what it touched. I am in there and I read everything. Subscribe to Moonlit Arcana if this channel keeps finding you at the right moments. Take care of yourself today. Blessings and light to see you in the next one.